Have you ever felt like your life is moving forward, but somehow something is holding you back? Maybe it's subtle, maybe it's quiet, and you can't quite put your finger on it. And yet, deep down, you sense that certain relationships, some friendships, some romantic connections, maybe even family ties, are not helping you become the person God intended you to be. It's a gentle nudge, a whisper in your heart, telling you that perhaps this connection is more of a weight than a wing. I want to speak to that feeling today, with care, with understanding, and with hope. It's not easy to admit, to look at someone you care about and recognize that the relationship might be delaying your destiny. There's a mixture of emotions, guilt, doubt, even fear. You worry about hurting them or about making a wrong decision. You wonder, am I overreacting? Am I being selfish? You may feel stuck in patterns that drain your energy. Perhaps your time, your focus, and your emotional well-being are constantly pulled in directions that don't align with your calling. And maybe, just maybe, you feel a heaviness, a subtle but persistent sense that you're not able to grow in the way God desires for you. I want you to know something important. Feeling this doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you unloving. It simply makes you human, and it opens the door to discernment and spiritual clarity. God sees your heart. He sees the love you have, the loyalty, the compassion, and yet He also sees the potential you placed within you. Sometimes, what we perceive as hardship in relationships is actually God's quiet way of saying, "I have more for you." He isn't punishing you. He's inviting you into a season of growth. Sometimes staying in a relationship that doesn't nurture your purpose is like trying to run a race with a heavy backpack. You're capable of running fast, but the weight slows you down. In His wisdom, God gently calls us to evaluate, to reflect, to consider, is this relationship building me up or keeping me from stepping fully into what He has for me? And it's okay, truly okay to set boundaries, to create space, to step away if it means walking closer to the destiny He has prepared. The Bible offers quiet guidance for seasons like this. In Proverbs, we're reminded that as iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. Proverbs 27:17. Relationships are meant to sharpen, to refine, to draw out the best in us. But when the connection becomes dulling or draining, that's a signal to pause and pray. Paul also writes to the Corinthians, "Do not be yoked together with unbelievers," 2 Corinthians 6:14. While this is often applied to faith differences, the heart of the message is about alignment. We are called to walk in unity with those who help us reflect God's light, who strengthen our spirit rather than hinder it. And remember Jesus' words in Matthew 6:33, "Seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things will be given to you." Sometimes seeking Him first means reevaluating relationships and letting go of what delays His plan for your life. So, how do we navigate this gently and faithfully? Start with prayer, not as a one-time event, but as a daily conversation with God. Ask Him for clarity and ask Him to reveal what serves your growth and what holds you back. Observe your own heart. How do you feel after interactions with this person? Peaceful, energized, or anxious and drained? God often speaks through our emotional responses. Set boundaries. This doesn't have to be dramatic or hurtful. It could be reducing the time you spend together, speaking more honestly about your needs, or stepping away quietly to protect your spiritual and emotional space. Seek wise counsel. God often speaks through trusted mentors, pastors, or friends who know your heart and walk with Him. Their insight can provide perspective and confirm what God is quietly showing you. And finally, trust God's timing. Letting go or stepping back doesn't mean rejection or failure. It means faith. Faith that God's plan is unfolding even when it's unseen, and that He is preparing the way for relationships that will support and celebrate your destiny. If this message spoke to you today, pause and breathe. Let the Lord's gentle love wash over you. You are not alone in this journey. God is tender with your heart. He is patient with your doubts, and He is faithful to lead you into spaces and relationships where you can thrive. Walking away from a relationship that delays your destiny is not a failure. It is a step towards wholeness, towards alignment with God's purpose, and towards a life filled with His peace. Take this moment to reflect quietly, to pray, and to trust. God knows your heart. He knows the plans He has for you, plans to prosper you, to strengthen you, and to bring you into the fullness of the calling He designed uniquely for you. And in that truth, let your heart rest. Let your spirit find calm. You are not missing out. You are moving forward into His timing, into His path, and into the life He has beautifully prepared just for you. If this message spoke to you today, I encourage you to pause, reflect, and quietly ask God to guide you in your relationships. And if this message blessed your heart, I invite you to like this video, subscribe for more encouragement, and stay blessed. Trust God, lean on Him, and walk forward with peace.